It's hot tonight, isn't it? It's as hot as two guys in a horse suit. Why, this weather would make a man crazy. We have to think about going somewhere cooler for a vacation. Where should we go, chaps?
Oh, Alaska.
Is that thing like my wife went on vacation, Alaska?
Oh, Alaska, yeah.
Yeah. All right. What's the joke again?
Idaho, but Alaska? Is that the...
No, Idaho, she went on vacation.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So I took my wife to Alaska?
That's right, yeah.
Right, yeah, I think that's it.
Idaho, you to pimp. Is that the joke?
He's oohing you.
Oh, he's oohing me?
I'm sorry, did my thumb go in your nostril there?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. Why don't you do it with your back leg? Yeah. Jeff, Bo.
I don't have a joint for that.
You know, we should get something swivelly in your coccyx so you can join in.
Always like something swivelly in my coccyx.
We have to go somewhere cooler. It's too hot.
Oh, Iceland. We should go to Iceland.
Oh, I want to go to Iceland.
Yeah, that's where we should go.
What's the capital city of Iceland?
Reykjavik.
Correct! Let's go to Iceland and meet the Sugar Cubes.
The Sugar Cubes, love them. Yeah,
They're a great band. Bjork used to be their singer.
That's right, she was, yes.
She's not their singer anymore, though.
Not anymore, no. She's her own singer now. She's her own person.
She's like, she was the singer like You're Here, but then she moved off to have her own career just like you're going to have. What are you on at? Bjork's doing fine.
What the hell, man? Yeah, you're gonna turn me into a vacuum cleaner. That's right.
A vacuum cleaner with?
The proper amount of suction.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I think that'll about do it.
Yeah, that was good. That was strong.
Yeah, that was an excellent start to a show which is otherwise not so good.
No.
No, this one's going to be good. You know why? No, this one's good. You know why it's going to be good?
Why?
Because it's full of things.
Lots of stuff that you can look at.
We'll be right back, everybody.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Applebee's Take Two menu. 2 entrees on 1 plate. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. That's enough. That's great. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much. That's enough. Please sit down, relax. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes. A very big day. You know, it's Friday, of course. I'm very excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
Friday, August the 8th today. It's hot, isn't it?
It is.
It's hot today, probably.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
It's very hot today in L.A.
Very much so. Yeah.
How hot is it, Jeff?
It is so hot
Well, you're not wrong there, Mr. Two very big birthdays today. Tennis legend Roger Federer.
Federer.
Yeah, and Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
good driver.
Yeah, love him.
Very good driver.
Definitely.
Excellent driver.
Definitely.
Happy birthday, gentlemen. Now, Roger Federer and Dustin Hoffman, very different, of course. One of them wears little white shorty shorts and smashes fuzzy balls, and the other one, Jeff?
Roger Federer.
Right.
Yes.
Now, today is the day, if you know me, is the day I wait for all year. It's the start of Boston Comic-Con today. Now, Comic-Con's a little different in Boston. It starts with a man riding a horse across cobblestone streets, shouting, "The nerds are coming! The nerds are coming!" And then people dress up and they dump the Star Wars prequels into the harbor. Ha!
Yeah.
Yeah. A man can dream.
Well,
It's also today the 51st anniversary of the Great Train Robbery in Britain, where bandits robbed a postal train and got away with $60 million of, like, today's value. And I always remember this day because my father worked in the post office at that time, and he was supposed to be on the train the night it got robbed, but this is true, he had the flu and he called in sick. Coincidence? All I know is that right after the Great Train Robbery, we got a brand new potato. That's a true story, except for the potato.
Right.
Police didn't learn about the robbery until, a few hours later. Started getting sketchy reports from motorists about masked men plundering a stalled caboose, looking for booty. What is that I'm thinking of?
No, that's a party at Elton
Party at Elton John's house, yeah, no. Yeah. You're right to owe him. I would never say that. Owe him!
Don't pawn that off on me.
Yeah, you're right.
How dare you?
Thanks, audience here to get out of the heat. Yeah, a bunch of movies come out today. They cover many genres, action, dance, cooking, but they all have one interesting thing in common. They will all get their asses kicked by Ninja Turtles, because the new Ninja Turtles movie opens today. It has a budget of $125 million. Wow. Yes. They skipped on some of the costumes, though. The picture of one of the Ninja Turtles is here. Look at that. That's, I'm not sure. Ooh. Yeah. Bitch stole my look. That's my outfit from Comic-Con. Yeah, the real one in San Diego, not the Boston one. I look forward to your angry, drunken letters. I don't know a lot about Ninja Turtles. I know they're named after artistic Italian men, Michelangelo, Donatello, Madonna, and they live in the sewers of New York City. I don't know why you'd want to hide somewhere that New Yorkers, you want to hide somewhere New Yorkers don't go, you'd go to a Mets game, obviously. No, now, I'm only saying that because he's a Mets fan.
Right.
And what else is he, Jeff?
He's a racist.
He's a racist. That's right. You are a racist, sir. I had a pet turtle when I was a kid. He taught me a lot. For instance, he taught me I love the taste of turtle soup. It's a joke. Really? Oh, Craig, you didn't eat your pet turtle. You know what? I did. Yeah, I did. First of all, I never had a pet turtle, so right there, that was a lie. But you went along with it. Craig, you did have a pet turtle, really? No, I didn't have a pet turtle. I lived in Scotland. Turtles are illegal in Scotland. They do. They have the police will come to your house and like, nah, are you harbouring any turtles or any shelled aquatic creatures in there? Are you?
No, there's no turtle here, I swear.
I think I can smell turtles hiding. What's that in your fish tank?
A potato.
Why would you have a potato in your fish tank?
It's a wee potato with 4 legs.
Oh, what'll they think of next?
That was a little sketch that we did.
Yeah, it was a little sketch we just did there. About, the Turtle Squad.
That's right.
That terrorised Scotland in the 1970s.
Oh, those were the days.
Open up, Turtle Squad! Quick, hide the turtles!
Turtle Squad, tonight on CBS.
That's the turtle trying to get away.
Yeah, I got it.
the turtle's trying to get away.
Yeah. No, I got it.
Wait.
No.
Wait. Please don't applaud desperation.
These people are easy. I
Oh,
like
I don't know. They're just happy to be out of the heat, probably.
it. Yeah, it's a scorcher, man.
It's a scorcher. How hot is it today?
It
Jeff?
is so hot that people are putting baked potatoes in their turtle tanks.
Why did you light the fire on August the 8th? That's crazy.
Well, I don't have any skin, so I don't care.
Commercial break?
Sure, why not? After the break, someone will win a brand new potato!
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Big Friday Night Show, where we have no time tonight. We have no time,
No time
right?
at all, no
We're in a
time.
very big hurry tonight, right, Jeff?
That's right, that's right. There's no time. Quickly, there's no time.
Quickly, there's no time.
Quickly, there's no
like
time.
Liam Neeson in the film where he's got no time.
Yeah, take and drive, quickly, there's no time. There's a grenade. Quickly, there's no time.
Did we ever get the Liam Neeson fly in this studio?
No, we've never had a Liam Neeson fly.
Well, because we've had the Jay Leno fly.
The Jay Leno fly, yeah.
True story, true story.
And then that was replaced by the younger demographic fly.
The
Who-
Jimmy
that-
Fallon fly.
Jimmy Fallon fly.
Oh, it's so great. Wow, so great. Cool. Whoa, awesome. Oh, awesome. That's great. Wow. Oh, you're so great. You're so great. So great.
And then there was the very rare.
The very rare Craig Ferguson fly.
Oh, it's a great day for America. Ooh, look at me. Oh, look at me.
But we've never had.
No.
But we've never had a Liam Neeson
A
fly.
Liam Neeson fly.
There's no time. Quickly, there's no time. There's no time. There's a grenade. There's a grenade. Quickly, there's a grenade. Oh, there's no time.
Any other flies we could have? What about a Morgan Freeman fly?
Morgan Freeman fly is my favorite.
Okay.
Well, here I am, just flying along, narrating my own flight path as a fly. You can never kill Morgan Freeman.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
It's street mail time. Time to take advice from a man who was once a circus clown named Pube Jiggling.
Is that tonight?
That's tonight. Yeah, that's
Yeah. I just didn't know if I was scheduled to do pube jiggling today or a while ago.
tonight. No, that's tonight. That's tonight. Right after the show, you're doing some of that.
Book early to avoid disappointment. All right, play the jingle then, would you?
Here come the players.
Yeah!
They're so fine.
Up all night and feeling lonely, making lots of macaroni.
Drop your fork and get right to it.
Craig's the one to see you through it. Tweets or emails, he don't care.
We got both, so don't despair.
Use your fingers, use your toes, use your movies.
I've got those.
Emails and tweets. Emails and tweets. Emails and tweets.
Emails and tweets.
I'm sorry.
What? What's that?
I'm sorry. The pube jiggling was a callback to a previous show that we had done. I'm getting word now that that was a previous show that we had done.
Not to worry, Jeff. Very few people watch two of these shows in a row.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And anyone who does watch this show every night has clearly got more problems than continuity.
That's true.
All right, this is from Albert in Portland, Maine. You ever been there?
Oh, Albert, you know it.
He says, Craig, why does your robot sidekick hate the great state of Maine? Do you hate Maine?
No, I've loved Maine. I've gone there many, many times. What the hell? What the
Well,
hell?
where did he get this nonsense?
This is a lie. This is someone, you know.
So you're telling me that something on TV or in the news media or the press, you could have not said something, but people say you've said it, and then it becomes the truth, even although you never said it in the first place?
Yeah, yeah.
Like sometimes that's happened to me?
Yeah, like that front page headline about how you dislike the Boston Comic-Con. They're very
Wait,
upset.
don't ooh me! I like the Boston Comic Con!
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, I don't?
Oh, you do. You do.
Well done for hating the great state of Maine, Jeff.
I don't.
Oh! No smoke without fire, Baldy.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Call me out on national television in front of 2 people. How dare you?
How dare you?
Yeah, you know what? I bid you adieu.
I bid you adieu. All right, while we're here, let's have one of these CNN arguments.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
All right then.
All right.
There's no way I said that on national television.
This is outrageous.
No, this is a lie. Let me finish because in the fullness of time, and I think I said this before.
Senator.
No. You back me up on this.
I don't need to take this from a late-night douche like you. You are a late-night douche and not qualified.
Now, here's the situation we've got. Now I've got 4 left, and there actually is no time.
No time.
All right, so we better go quickly. All right. This is from Winston in Atlanta. He says, Craig, are you a spicy or sweet barbecue sauce fan? Spicy. Jeff?
Sweet.
Horse? Okay. This is from Mike in Denver, Colorado. He says, Craig, I think the girl I'm seeing might be into women too. Any idea how to ask her? Just bring another one home, see what she says.
Yeah. Yeah.
For legal reasons, don't do that. This is from Alana in Austin, Texas. Says, Craig, are you really Gryffindor or just pretending? How dare you?
How dare you? Really, how dare you?
How dare you? And finally, this is from Eve in Deauville, France, who says, a crag. You'll like that.
Yeah.
You'll like this. Who's your favorite French comedian? Yeah! Oh, wow! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Ooh la la! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, we've no time. We'll be right back after this. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My first guest tonight, delightful young man, a terrific movie star. His latest movie, What If, is in theaters now. Take a look at this. Daniel Radcliffe, everybody. Daniel Radcliffe.
Stuff down there.
What's that?
Look at all your boards.
Yeah, hold on. Well, play your cards right. You might win some.
I get a ball.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, Daniel. Yeah, very nice to see you.
Very nice to see
I
you.
haven't seen you in a while. You've had your hair done.
I have.
It
Well,
looks
yes.
different. It's wispy.
Oh, good. In a good wispy way?
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, like I've just come in from like a stroll along some sort of windy beach.
Or maybe perhaps arrived by yacht.
Yes, yeah, let's go with that.
All right. Are you
did.
nautical in any way?
No. No, I'm not. I think I'd be the kind of person that would be terrible on a boat. I'd just be getting in the way. I'd, rig something wrong. I'd be
Oh, no. You'd be a very valuable member of the crew.
Oh, well, that's kind of you to say. Do you have a boat I can work on?
Yes, I do. Hey, I was down in Comic-Con some time ago, and you were there too, weren't you?
I was indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did you have? I imagine it's a different experience for you than it is for me.
Well, I've never been before, and I've heard so much about it that I really wanted to go, and I wanted to get on the floor, so I did what like loads of actors I think have done and put on a costume.
Yes.
I was Spider-Man this year, which is just
for legal reasons, I don't think you were allowed to actually be Spider-Man.
Well, I don't know.
That's crossing the streams, man. Harry Potter and Spider-Man? That's like, what?
One massive franchise is not enough.
Well, I guess. You can get your own boat now.
Yeah.
So did anyone recognize you?
No, not at all. I went around the whole time just like taking pictures with people as Spider-Man because kids want pictures with Spider-Man, and just like went around and.
So the Spider-Man on Hollywood Boulevard, is that you?
I don't want my cover to be blown
Right.
on national television.
You don't want what?
I don't want my cover to be blown.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, man. Whatever. I mean, I thought that's why you get into show business, but. So what's the film looks good? That dude you're acting with,
he's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
He's a really good actor.
Yeah, I've seen him in Girls.
Yes, he's in Star Wars as well. He's going to be in the new Star Wars movie.
Is he?
Yeah, he's. I don't know what he's doing, but yeah.
Yeah. He's freakishly tall as well.
Well, I'm also freakishly short, so
not
it's sort of
really.
neat.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, not freakishly short, but we do have kind of immediate. Like, it's just funny to even look at us. You didn't even need to roll a clip. You could have just had a still photo of it.
I wish I'd just run a still photograph during the monologue, to be honest. Hey, it looks like Toronto. Was it Toronto?
Toronto, yeah.
Toronto for Toronto or Toronto?
No, Toronto as Toronto.
Oh,
yeah.
That's unusual.
It is unusual.
Yeah. Usually it's Toronto as Westeros or something like that.
Yeah, or New York or somewhere. And I think like the people of Toronto, the Torontonians.
Torontolvanians?
Yes, the Torontettes. They seem to love the film and like are delighted by the fact that it actually shows Toronto as like a romantic, cool, fun city.
It's a romantic comedy?
It is a romantic comedy. Yeah.
Do you go ice skating in it?
We do not. No, but actually, you know what? Actually, you know that that montage that's in every romantic comedy. Where the couple is getting to know each other and they
getting to know each other.
Exactly.
Things are working.
Yeah, we're walking down, feeding ducks and stuff, and then but in our movie is basically because they don't actually want to deal with those scenes, so they just put it in a montage. And our movie is like that montage expanded. It's just two people getting to know each other, sort of taking the piss out of each other.
So you feed the ducks over a long period of time.
Yeah, exactly. It's an hour and a half of me and Zoe Kazan throwing bread into a lake.
I think it'll do very well on the festival circuit, I think.
So, that's what I'm hoping.
That's good, yeah. Did you enjoy your time in Canada?
I did, yeah. I had a lot of poutine, which is like...
oh, yes, no.
I'm walking into this now.
No, I thought it was something else. I remember now it's fries with gravy
and cheese.
I thought you meant something else entirely.
I know.
I'm sure you had plenty of that too. So,
but yeah, so I did a lot of that and watched hockey.
Can't do that. You'll get fat. You have to stay thin for acting.
Yeah, but you don't have to be thin to act.
I beg to differ.
But,
actually,
I'm just like using my. I'm 25, so I'm gonna like. As long as I've got this metabolism, I'll just keep using it.
Yeah, you'll be all right. But see, what happens, though, is that you get to 30 and suddenly, it's like you're a life raft and someone pulls the ripcord. You go... It's horrifying, man. I mean, and it just keeps happening. I walk by a donut, I gain 4 pounds.
I do think, yeah. I mean, I definitely I have a terrible diet, and I've always had like a pretty not terrible, but just there's no variety. I'm essentially.
Well, you grew up pretty much on a movie set, right? So
yeah.
I mean, it's always craft services.
I won't blame that though. To be fair, like it was my own choice to have a crappy diet.
You're never going to really get on Oprah if you keep taking responsibility for your actions like that. I don't know, man.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll be sitting here in 5 years' time, and I'll be.
Oh, dude, we won't be sitting here in 5 years' time.
Well,
we'll be sitting somewhere, but it's not going to be here.
And I'll be the size of this chair.
I think maybe a bigger chair.
I look forward to it.
Well, me too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So are you going back to Blighty then? Is that where you're living now?
I'm going off. I'm staying mainly there and a bit in time in New York. And at the moment I'm on just one of these press tours. So here, and then I go to Mexico tomorrow.
Mexico?
I've never been
before. Well, I've been to Tijuana, but that doesn't really...
Is that not Mexico?
Yeah, it's Mexico, but I imagine most Mexicans would consider it a very specific part of Mexico, and there are other parts that they would perhaps want you to see too.
Okay, I'm going to Mexico City.
Mexico City, I've heard, is very beautiful.
Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, I'm excited to go.
Yeah, yeah. Are you going to be walking around?
I expect so at times.
Dressed as Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, that's the thing about Comic-Con. Or like the other night I can do that is Halloween, when like in New York, when everyone's just in masks and you're not. It's nice to just wear a mask and be able to go out and like interact without being a famous person kind of getting in the way and changing how people.
Does that happen to you a lot? Do you get hassled a great deal with
it's not, but I'm not even talking about like people coming up to you. It's just like you can't meet someone without it somehow changing the situation, or you never know what it would be. You know, it's a different thing.
Yeah,
so
but
it's quite nice.
But it's been your life, your whole life, so it's not.
You sort of grow up with it, and I think. In many ways, it's easier starting young because you kind of adjust to it gradually.
I imagine, yeah. I mean,
and especially if it's like in a good environment, like Potter was, and I'm lucky I've got good parents.
Yeah, and I mean, you seem cool. I got a lot of people here who are very famous. They're not cool. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, there is a shocking amount of it. But I maintain that those people were that way before they got famous.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think that
because I've also met really famous people who are lovely.
Yes, also true.
And so it is. It's
just that, yeah. It's just that like if your plumber's a douche, you don't really tell anybody.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it's like,
exactly.
Guess who I met who's a douche? The plumber.
Yeah.
People are like,
no, I don't care about your plumber, really.
Yeah.
But no, it's more, I don't know. What next?
Well, commercials actually.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
and then more talking about our fabulous lives.
Yeah, pretty great. Pretty great.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Hi. Nothing.
Back to show business conversation, Daniel.
So
I hear you bought a house.
No, no. But a good try.
I was just doing that show, but the talk show thing. So you bought a house, hey? Oh!
Yeah, try another one out. I'll see what I...
All right, what about, so you've just been on vacation?
Yeah, why not? I had a weekend off. Yeah.
Oh, really? Where did you go for the weekend?
I was here. I went here, and now I'm still here.
You like LA?
I don't know it really. It's very spread out.
No one really does. It's very spread out.
It's very hard to, sort of get anywhere. And there is never anybody walking around, which I know is the thing everyone says about LA, and you all live here, so it's very boring.
None of these people live here.
No?
No.
No, all right.
No, they all live in some world inside their head. Hey, have you ever been down to the Hogwarts at Disneyland?
I have, actually.
It's awesome, isn't it?
It's really good.
I know!
It's 100% accurate, apart from, the snow in the 90-degree heat.
Yeah, that's a bit,
It's fantastic.
I was working...
I find watching the hologram of myself quite frightening. Because I do appear there in hologram form, and several of my friends have been and told me they're a bit creeped out by it. But it is...
I have a hologram of you in my house.
Do you? See,
Does that excite you?
I would have thought I would have had to been consulted somewhere along the line to
Oh,
get
I
that
think
to
you were consulted somewhere. Yeah, it'll be
One of those things I
something
agreed
you
to one
signed
day.
at some point.
Was that one of the things I signed just now?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you agreed to appear in the show. What did they pay you? Like $400 or something?
I don't know. I didn't look.
I think it is.
Is it? That's great. Thanks,
$400. Yeah.
Cheers, dude.
Get yourself something pretty.
It goes towards the boat.
Yeah, it goes towards the boat. Yeah. Have you got a boat?
No, I don't have a boat. I don't have a car.
You don't have a car?
No, I don't drive. I don't.
Hold on. I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation.
I live in New York, and no one. When I live in New York, no one really drives.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Well, you're 25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't sit my driver's test till I was 27.
Right, that gives me a lot of hope because I do want to do it. I had to drive a car in this film I did called Horns, and there was this great moment that could only happen in the film industry, where the scene was I had to drive up and get out the car and walk over to this parked police car, and I had a snake around my neck the whole time, like a 6-foot python, and I drive. You'll understand when you see.
Oh, okay.
And so the guy who handled the snakes normally couldn't be in the back of the car, and so one of our props.
Oh, he was unavailable?
No, he actually had a wooden leg.
I see.
So he couldn't get in the back of the car. Sorry. So that's why. So
Yeah.
I've got you into the story now.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah.
And then the Corey who was in there in the back with me, like holding the python, worked in props, and I felt like I should tell him that I didn't have a driver's license before I drove him in this car. So before we started, I was like, Corey, I'm really sorry, man. Just so you know, like, I don't have a license. I don't really know how to drive. Like, I've taken a couple of lessons, but I'm sure we'll be all right. Like, it's all right. And he said, it's fine. I've never handled snakes before. Which is just like a lovely. It's one of those situations that can only be allowed to happen when money's being thrown at it. You know, it's kind of great.
It's an excellent story.
Good, thank you. It involves a snake and you know... And...
All the best stories do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Daniel, we're out of time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
No?
No.
No, time just keeps going.
No matter what you do?
No matter what I do.
No matter what anybody does. Dave Radcliffe, everybody, wherever. Welcome back. My next guest, a very funny comedian. Her new one-person show, Does This Show Make Me Look Fat? Is her new show. Please welcome the adorable Cathy Ladman, everybody. Cathy!
Thank you very much. Hi, I'm Cathy, and I'm an anorexic. I always like to open with a big laugh. Yeah, it's a little scary being on national TV and saying that I'm anorexic, because the camera adds 10 pounds. I have been anorexic for the past 39 years. Thank you. As a matter of fact, last year I was turned down for health insurance because I have a history of anorexia. Well, that's what they said. I know why they really turned me down. It's because I'm fat. And I'm old. I'm fat and I'm old. It's a nice combo. I hate getting old. I'm very unique that way. I do hate it. You know, I got up one morning and I walked into the bathroom and I looked into the mirror and I saw something on my neck. So I leaned in to look a little more closely to see what it was, and it was my neck. My neck was hanging from my neck. How depressing is that? But I'm not going to get any plastic surgery. No, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. The most I am willing to do is to pull my upper arm flaps back with chip clips. That's it. Right, because I don't want to hurt anybody, you know. Yeah, I'm getting so tired of all the judgment, you know? I'm getting so tired of hearing people say things like, oh, have you seen so-and-so lately? She looks so old. Yeah, you know why she looks old? She's old. That's what happens when you've been alive. You get old. It's not a big secret. It amazes me the lengths that people will go to look like what they don't look like. Like, I got an email recently. It was an ad for permanent makeup. Permanent makeup. I mean, how lazy do you have to be? I mean, what is it? One day you're putting on your makeup and you're like, I can't. I just can't do it anymore. Yeah, where's that phone number? Yeah. Yeah, I need the permanent makeup. Yeah, I'll sign the waiver. I don't care if I look like Krusty the Clown. I just can't do it anymore. Perfection is such a wild goose chase, you know? I mean, look at me. I want to be thin, but I love to eat, and then I hate having eaten. It's crazy. You know what I was thinking? What if I were to end up on death row? I know, I don't know how, but just go with me on this, okay? You know what would be the scariest part about being on death row for me? Choosing a last meal. Yeah, because I know me. I'd have an hour to live and I'd still be counting calories. Wouldn't it be great, though, if I could just go for it, you know? If I could just order everything that I'd ever wanted but had been too afraid to eat. You know, like French fries and pizza and ice cream and cheesecake. Oh, I love cheesecake. Mac and cheese, mac and cheesecake. You ever hear that deep fried butter? I'm getting one of those too. All of it, everything, all at once. And then they'd bring me the tray, and I'd look at it, and I'd think, oh my God, I can't eat that. It'll kill me. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's great. Lovely to see you. We're going to take a tiny little break. We'll be right back with Cathy and Ladman, everybody, when we come back. We're on TV now, though.
Great.
All right. Welcome back. I'm here with Cathy Ladman, who's just done a remarkable set about being anorexic, which you are, apparently.
I am.
Yeah, that's... but that's an interesting... it's an interesting way to go at it, because, gosh, that must be hard.
It is hard, and, you know, it's nothing. It is hard, but, you know, as far as addictions go, I mean, an eating addiction is, of course, probably harder than most because you have to eat.
Right.
You can't say, I'm not going to touch this anymore again, you know.
Is it an addiction or a disorder? I wonder.
Well...
I'm not a doctor, so I don't know, but I...
Wait a second.
No, I know. You were probably told I was a doctor.
I was, and I was going to ask you to look at this.
No, I'm not. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor,
All
just
right.
like Dr. Phil.
Oh. Don't get me started on that. It is, I guess it's called an eating disorder.
Right.
But, I mean, it's the opposite side of a coin of being an overeater. It's the same kind of ism, I guess. But
yeah, it's an odd one. You know, when I was in the rehab, they used to always set the alcoholics next to the anorexics, and I never knew why they did it. And then I realized what it was. At meal times, I would sit next to this lovely girl who was an anorexic, and they made her ask me when she'd had enough to eat. So they wouldn't say, she couldn't say, I've had enough. She had to ask me. Now, the thing is, you ask an alcoholic, what's enough? And they were like,
keep going.
There's no such thing as enough.
Right.
You keep going until you black out, then that's enough.
That's right.
So what it was to try to find the balance.
Well, I mean, you know, actually, it's so funny because recently my husband, we were eating something. It was something that was in a package, we were eating.
Well, it came in by the mail?
No, I mean, here we cut it.
Honey, food's been delivered. Well, let's eat it.
No, I mean, it was something out of a box. You know, it was. We were just snacking on something.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, so and he said to me, "Are you full?" And I picked up the package and I looked at the calories and I went, "Yeah, I'm full." I mean, that's kind of like, I didn't like ask myself, have I had enough to eat? I looked at the number to see if I was.
Is it a perfection? Is it
yes,
it's control?
It's a lot of it's perfectionism.
See, I think perfectionism is a manifestation of self-hate.
Yes, it is. It is, and it comes from. I mean, it starts. I mean, in my show, I talk about how, you know, it really starts from when you're born. It starts when you're really little.
Sure, yeah.
And it's all the anxiety, and it had to do with wanting to prove that I was good enough. And, you know, and I took something that I could only control myself, which was what I put into me.
Yeah.
And I decided I'm going to do this better than anybody else. And it's nuts.
Yeah, it's nuts, but at least you've turned it into something marketable that you can use on television. And I know how you feel. Cathy Ladman, everybody, we gotta go. Good night. Good night, everybody.